Hey guys, so I'm going to make a video. Context for my channel seems to be talking about difficult relationships, breaking addictions and habits, and self-esteem in general. These are the themes that seem to come across in my videos, and one of the main things that has been coming across lately has been pushing and striving to become a better person. And I'm realizing now that I don't have to push so hard to be spiritual. Sometimes relaxing into who you are, relaxing into yourself, relaxing into physical reality can be the most spiritual thing that you can do. So I've turned around a lot of things in my life. A lot of things have changed. One of the main things is sleep. I'm allowing myself to just sleep. I'm no longer pushing myself to wake up at 4 a.m. to do meditation. And I think it's been really serving me. So not only am I allowing myself to sleep more, but in my personal goals, I don't even use the word goals anymore really. It's more of an intention, more of a potential that I would prefer to experience. This approach of not pushing so much is coming through in that area as well. It's not so much that I'm on top of things. I'm allowing things to just show up, knowing that things are possible for me, and taking the action now, being present now, taking care of my health, eating well. I've started taking vitamin D. It's very cold here now in the UK. There's not much sun. Trusting and being patient with your process. It's a process right now for me. I've been going through a stage of healing. I've taken myself out of romantic relationships. I think it was needed. I've needed to get to know myself. If you want to find your true love, go and take a look in the mirror. I wanted to speak on self-esteem today, and I've got a prop with me. It's a Nathaniel Branden book. Nathaniel Branden, he's not like well known like, you know, The Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle is a very well known book. There's several others right now. Nathaniel Branden is not really spoken of that much in the kind of spiritual consciousness genre type videos, and I don't understand why, because he's an inspiration to me. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this book and self-esteem is because I've given up on gurus. And the reason why I enjoy a bit of Nathaniel Branden's work is because a lot of his work is rooted in logic. Now, granted, logic can only take you so far, but it's needed. Sometimes we need to be grounded, we need to be rational, whilst we're exploring new ways of approaching life. There's new paradigms that are coming into our way of thought, but a little bit of Western rational logic thinking there is value in that, no doubt. No doubt there is value. And I think that the reason I've given up on gurus and Sanskrit and all those things, because look, I'm born in the West, I live in a Western culture. There are differences here in this part of the world, and that's okay. We can celebrate those differences, take things that work from Taoist philosophy, Buddhist philosophy, Western thought, and bring it together to allow you to be more of yourself. It's about being yourself. Write your own Sanskrit, be your own guru. That is really what is resonating with me. And I heard someone say that they've dropped using the word spiritual. They're using the word consciousness, and yeah, I resonate with that. The word consciousness, I think, is something that we can all relate to, find ourselves in. So my life's really right now is about creating simplicity, getting to know myself. I've been going through, I was just texting a friend that I've been wanting to make a man issues video, because I feel like I've been moving through some man issues, and the theme for me lately has been owning my sexuality and finding beauty in my sexuality and how I express myself as a sexual man, because sex is a part of life, just as food is a part of life. Breathing oxygen is a part of life. Yes, you can live without sex. You can't live without water and breathing air. You can live without sex, but it is very much a part of living in a physical body. And I've been learning to integrate those sexual urges and desires and passions and finding harmony with that, so it all works together with my heart, my mind, my spirit, my truest self. It has been very much about finding harmony. So I may make a video like that in the future. The main message here though, right now, is, self-esteem. It's about knowing that you deserve love, you deserve encouragement, not based upon what you achieve in life. You deserve that, full stop. Okay, your deservingness of these things, of support, encouragement, isn't dependent upon your bank balance, your clothes, even your IQ. It's a given that you deserve those things. And I kind of have been now in my adulthood of moving through this new stage of maturity, been really thinking, yeah, hell yeah, that's true, that I deserve that, and giving it to myself. This is what self-esteem is about, is knowing that that's the truth and giving that to yourself, forgiving yourself for how you behaved, what you did, and forgiving yourself and encouraging yourself to go on, to keep going beyond the results that you've created thus far in your life. And I really realise that, hey, I can wipe the slate clean whenever I want. Whenever I want, I can start anew and recreate myself. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I've not been making as many videos. It's been a process of recreating myself. How do you want to be? What kind of a being do you want to be? A meditation that I've found useful, that you might want to try, is imagining the person you want to be, not necessarily the things that you want. When this whole idea of creating your reality came on the scene, it used the angle of getting what you want materially, a lot of the times, not always, and it turned a lot of people off. When I use this technique of looking into the future, of contemplating the kind of being that I want to be, I'm talking in terms of I want to be loving, I want to be open, I want to be friendly and social, and I want to engage people, I want to be present with people. And I imagine a version of me in the future, and he's already behaving that way. And I observe him, and I mimic what he does, and I know that I'll have his life, because everything exists in the all that is, the infinite universe. All things exist. I know that there's a version of me who is behaving that way in a future now. I could probably do with elaborating on that concept, but that's something that I've found useful. I wrote some notes. See if I missed anything here. I think that was pretty much it, guys. You know, the videos that I really like most, and not the videos where I necessarily learn something new, but it's the videos where someone says something and I think, yeah, he's right or she's right, I've thought that way, and I'm like, yeah. And it's this feeling of being understood, feeling seen. So I know that on my videos I don't necessarily talk about anything new, but I share it anyhow, and I hope that you're getting something from them. Thanks for those of you who messaged me saying, hey, what's going on, where have you been, because it encouraged me to get on camera today and share with you. I know it can be a bit of a crazy time this time of year, but yeah, be patient with your process. Health, getting the nourishment that you need, supplementing with vitamins if you need to, getting plenty of sleep, trusting it if you enjoy breathing exercises, getting out in nature. Trust yourself, trust what you're being guided to do. If you tune in, there is a guidance there. We always have the ability to take the next step, even if the next step means acceptance. That might be the next step, to accept, and through that acceptance and encouraging yourself, the next step will present itself. But don't expect to be shown subsequent steps if you're not taking action on what you've been inspired to take action on. You have to take action on it, because that is what will ground that energy into your physical reality. You'll see it in your attitude, you'll see it in your behavior, you'll see it in how the world relates with you, and it will just spur you on to go above and beyond. Not to become better, but to become different. We never become better. We're never better than anyone else or worse than anyone else. We're just different. We're at different points on the path. That's all. We all deserve encouragement. Hope you got something from that. Catch you later, guys. Take care. Peace.